showtime. I think I played the opening of the show earlier, then I played something else, and now I'm here. I shoot these things, I shoot the shows out of sequence, and I don't write down what I have videotape things that was supposed to go on the show and never got on the show because I forgot I videotaped some stuff segment and didn't get on the show. That's because I was ignorant. It's showtime, and this is the last show of 2000 and what is this, 13. And I have the same goals I have every year. When I start the show in January, I take the shows a month in advance, and for public access. They run first on the internet, then they run on public access. And so they run a month later on public access. Tape it in November for a December airing, and blah, 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 blah. And so they have the same goal every year. It's to lose 30 pounds, 25, 35, 30 pounds, become self-employed, and to double my income. And I don't do it because I is lazy. I is ignorant. I have a bad attitude. I have stinking thinking. I'm negative. I see the glass half empty instead of half full, which is sometimes good to see the glass half empty versus half full. But I have negative thinking. I'm wrestling with 35, 45, well, 45-year-old mental issues. I may show my chiropractor. I may show him a part of the show. I may not. If you've seen him, you've seen him on the show, Dr. Sherman Clay, you know. And so the chiropractor I went to, I got to go back. I'm supposed to go back, but I want to make sure my insurance paid for the chiropractor. Then when I get that straight, then I'll go back. Because, you know, the insurance, man, you pay thousands of dollars for insurance, and they still make you pay co-pays and out-of-pocket expenses. It's a mess. Hopefully, at some point, this country goes to a public option and eventually Medicare for all. Remember, a lot of folks get government health care. They already do. It's with the VA, and it's, I forgot, a lot of people get government health care, okay? Medicaid, Medicare, VA. That's what Medicaid, Medicare, VA. That's like 1/3 of the country. And I'm at the age where at some point, I won't be able to get, I won't have a job. And what do I get if I don't have a job? And a lot of Americans get their insurance through their employer. And if you don't get that, then you got to pay out of pocket. And man, and when I mean out of pocket, I mean really out of pocket. So hopefully this country, if Hillary Clinton becomes president in a few years, and she's lucky enough to get a Democratic House and Senate, hopefully they'll move to a public option and eventually Medicare for all that want it. Now, if you want those conservatives that don't want Medicaid and Medicare, don't want Medicaid for all, Medicare for all, whatever, you know. If you don't want that, fine. You go into private, you know, you go get private insurance or supplement insurance. There's nothing wrong with that. But I know that medical costs is very, very expensive. And yours truly, at some point, I'm going to be between the age of private insurance and Medicaid, Medicare. And that's going to be a very precarious situation. The county hospital is nice, but everybody don't want to go to the county hospital if they can avoid it, okay? This is real, okay? And don't say okay. I should have it on my, I wish I had a teleprompter to say, Mark, don't say okay. I should tape it to the tripod here. I'm in the bedroom of my house on the south side, in the hood with your peeps. I haven't done one of these shows in a while. Last month, I forgot to tape interviews. I was supposed to interview people, and I totally forgot it. I had to apologize twice. It's my fault, you know. I'm getting old, getting silly. I'm getting tired of doing the show, and I was doing the show really out of sequence. I usually tape my guests the last part of the month, or really almost like the first part of the month, because I have to turn the shows in on the 10th of the month. But I was taping shows like 3 weeks in advance, and that show threw me off because I don't tape 3 weeks in advance. We're all creatures of habit. Public option. I was thinking about public option and Hillary Clinton. I hope President Obama gets a Democratic House. He may not win the House back, but then again, he's been lucky. The man is very talented and very smart, but he's lucky to be president. He's lucky to win that U.S. Senate seat here in Illinois. Man, he's the golden boy. And if he's the real golden boy, I mean, President Barack Obama, if he's a real golden boy, he will be lucky enough to get a Democratic House. The Democrats win back the House. Man, that'd be good. So he won't be a lame duck president in 2014. And he may not get, you know, totally silly, but he needs to move in a socialist communist manner. We need a public option. We need a jobs bill. We need an infrastructure bill. Hopefully the main thing he does is infrastructure bill. I hope he really moves things along where he's really using that bully pulpit, where he's not a one-term president. Remember, when I started running my mouth, I had no idea what I was going to talk about. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at a book over here. The main thing I want to rave. Let me get focused here. The main thing I want to rave about was I got a little bookmark here. Was Malcolm Gladwell's David and Goliath. Yes, right. Malcolm Gladwell is the man. Let me get out the way here. There you go. Put the book up by itself. Malcolm Gladwell, David and Goliath. Malcolm Gladwell. Malcolm Gladwell is my hero. I'm a limo driver by trade here in Chicago. That's what I do. And I'm too lazy enough to be have my own service. I don't want the headaches of having my own service because I'm lazy. So I drive for a very nice family, and I drive for them, and it's nice. They've been good to me, very good to me. So I know my limitations. So as a limo driver, you meet book authors, and hopefully we'll meet my hero, Malcolm Gladwell. See, Malcolm Gladwell makes you think. I can see his picture. Oh, whatever. Malcolm Gladwell, he makes you think. And in this book, you know, hope to get my hands on the audiobook also, because he reads his own book. He's phenomenal when he reads his book. I'm actually reading this book. I should show you my glasses. It's downstairs. My glasses are downstairs. And so I got glasses. I didn't want to wait till I was in my 50s to get glasses because of vanity. I should show you my glasses. Maybe next month. Because my glasses got bifocals. Because the doctor said I got stigmatism. Whatever that is. He said, you got stigmatism. And so, you know, so I had to get glasses. And well, I didn't think I needed glasses because I can see myself in the camera. I can drive. But I know when I do the driving test every year for the limousine, for being a limo driver, the little chart gets smaller and smaller. I used to read the small lines at a distance. Now I really can't. And so I said, I need to go get glasses, at least for reading. And I went to ophthalmologist. I didn't go to the corner of the drugstore and get some glasses off the rack. Those are fine if you want to do that, especially if you can't afford ophthalmologist. Ophthalmologist ain't cheap. And so I did not know I needed glasses. They put y'all the little thing in your eyes and spin the little wheels around, all that kind of good stuff. And I was like, the doctor said, he put a little sheet of paper. He said, can you read that? I said, no, I can't read that. Then he go like, click, 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 click. You can turn on the machine. The black machine go click, click, click. I like, oh, I can see. So what it was is that I did not really, because I don't read like I should. I should read a book a month, at least a book a month. I may read a book a year, if that. I do audio books, but actually reading, because like Salim Moakil says, Salim Moakil from WVN Radio, another hero of mine, he said reading trains the mind. And so sometimes it's good to listen to a book on tape, like Malcolm Gladwell's book on tape, but it's also good to read the book, or read a book, or read something. But I stopped reading. I think one reason why I stopped reading because I can see this, I can read this, but sometimes I may struggle. And the bifocals, and I tilt my eyes for my bifocals and whatnot. I said, oh, I can really see it better. So I can see okay. And really, I don't need glasses to see. I really don't. I don't want to be dependent on glasses. I think glasses make your eyes weak. The doctor said, no, your glasses don't make your eyes weak. I think glasses make your eyes weak. So, but at times, especially at night from the dark area or something, I didn't realize I need glasses because I do like this. Okay, if I do like this, I can see it. But if I do this, I have trouble seeing it. I can see from here, but I can't see from here. I'm ignorant. Boy, Father Time catches up with all of us. Man, I'm starting to exercise a little bit more than what I should. I haven't lost the weight because I'm lazy and I like carbohydrates, sugar, and fried foods, it's not good, I should make it a New Year's resolution not to eat the fried foods. Every blue moon I get a chicken sandwich from the fast food place. It's only $1. It's so good. But I need to stop that. It costs more money and sometimes it costs more money to eat better. Sometimes go down to the specialty stores, especially grocery stores downtown. You'll see me at the specialty grocery store downtown all the time. In fact, I shot that video you may have seen earlier at Whole Foods. Now, I ain't got a lot of money to go to Whole Foods. I ain't gonna lie to you. You see me more at Trader Joe's, and then this Mariano's I haven't checked out. They have one. I come up Clark Street a lot from Chinatown, coming out of Chinatown off the expressway. So I go out of this Mariano's, whatever. So I'm gonna go check this new grocery store out. It's fresh food, and I really should eat fresh foods. The salad should be the biggest meal of the day. You know what I'm saying? I got that from Dr. Furman. You see Dr. Furman on PBS and Dr. Oz show. I forgot his first name, Furman, Dr. Furman. So he said your salad should be your biggest meal. If I eat 2 leaves a day, I think I've done something. So most of the foods I eat is starch, or like Dr. Sabi says, the great Dr. Sabi. All these people on the internet. That's why you should have. If you don't have the internet, go get the internet. There's a service. I don't know the name of the service. Some service I'm paying hundreds of dollars a month to watch TV, to watch this show on television. They'll give, if you quote unquote poor, if you can prove you're poor, they give you internet access for $10 a month, and it's really worth it because there's a lot of things you just can't see. Unless it's a lot of things you can see. You can see speeches like Malcolm Gladwell, all kind of good stuff. Now I got on this. I don't even know how much time I have for this segment. I think that I got a phone over here that's gonna ring when the time is up. But like, I don't know if you can see this, and I don't have. See, I'm lazy. I don't have time to go down and print this on the computer and then have it on a graphic. I'm just too lazy. But you can see a lot of great things on the internet, as like this speech. I was watching an interview with Malcolm Gladwell, the author of David and Goliath, and other great books like The Tipping Point and Outliers and Blink, and What the Dog Saw. So, and during the course of this interview, Malcolm Gladwell said this, and I'm reading the book. I'm almost done with this book. I don't think he said this quote in the book, and maybe I missed it because I don't read word for word sometimes. I skim over a lot of things. I speed read a little bit. But he said in this interview, it's online. If you call me or write me or send me an email or something, I'll send you the link. If you're on I'm on social media. If you find me on social media, I'll ask for the link. I'll send it to you. To this video where Malcolm Gladwell says, just because you lack all the things we conventionally believe that, I'm sorry, see, I'm dyslexic. Just because you lack all the things we conventionally believe are necessary for success doesn't mean you can't be successful. Just because you lack all the things we conventionally believe are necessary for success doesn't mean you can't be successful.